Welcome back to my channel, and this look is going to be based on the Essence Ola Rio eyeshadow palette. So let's get started. I'm going to use my two favorite brow products. These two are Starry Eyeliner Gel in Chocolate, and the other is LA Girl's Warm Brown Gel Liner. I usually use the Starry Eye Gel for the darker part of my brows, and the LA Girl Brow Pomade is used for the inner part of my brows, which I'm going to fill in right at this point. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and apply my LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. For this to be drugstore, it is really good. It has the same texture and consistency as Smashbox's Photo Finish Primer. It's really dope, y'all. So give this a try. Right here, I'm priming my lids with Essence's I Love Stage eyeshadow base. I believe this one is in the regular formula, not the white shade. I'm applying it all over my lids with a dry beauty blender. Now I'm going over that with Black Radiance's concealer stick in the number 8002. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's a beautiful almond mid-tone brown shade. That'll be perfect for the colors that I'm going to apply over this. And I'm using, once again, my dry beauty blender sponge to spread it out evenly over my lid. Now we're going to go into this beautiful little inexpensive palette that I picked up at Ulta. It is the Essence Ola Rio eyeshadow palette, and the first color I'm picking up is this coppery, almost burgundy rosy shade in the palette, and I'm going to apply that with my Morphe E27 brush and blend it over my transition area, almost up to my brows, but keeping it pretty much tight in the transition area. I also added 3 subtle layers so that I can build the shadow up slowly so that I can get a soft, warm, beautiful look over my transition area. I'm going to clean up my brow bone area with my matte concealer in the shade NW40, and I'm going to use my Morphe M432 brush in order to clean up my brows and make them clean and sharp. Now I'm picking up this soft, light, champagne taupey type color in the palette. They don't have names, so I'm doing my best to describe them. And I'm going to go ahead and layer this into my brow bone area, all the way from my inner to my outer corner, and softly blend that out. Now I'm going to make that shape more intense by adding this color from the palette, which is like a soft champagne type of color. It's really pretty, and I'm only going to apply that to the outer third of my brow bone area and make it pop a little bit more. I'm I'm applying this beautiful chocolatey kind of mid mocha shade to my outer crease. I'm going to blend that in, and I'm going to go ahead and keep blending it and adding more color until I get the intensity of the color that I want. Since this palette doesn't have a black shade, I just want it to mainly stick with the colors in this palette. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply several layers into the crease, and then I'm going to blend it inward towards the middle center part of my eye. I'm blending the color inward, and I'm also taking it downward towards my lash line so that I can get a little V action going on right there. And then I'm picking up this gorgeous, gorgeous, almost sunset copper shade, and I'm applying that to the middle of my lid with my Revlon eyeshadow brush. I had gotten this years ago, so I don't even know if it's still being sold in the stores, but I had got it from Walgreens, I think. So I'm applying that with this particular brush. And I'm just going to keep layering it until I get the intensity of the color that I want on the lid, followed by that same brown shade. I'm going back in and I'm blending that softly into that copper shade. Now I'm picking up this beautiful champagne gold colored shade in the middle of the palette in the top center, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my inner third. It's really, really gorgeous on, and I'm quite sure apply it wet they'll be more intense, but I just wanted to keep this look kind of soft. But as you can see, it is really, really intense, and it is so pretty. Now for my mascara, and yes, I am obsessed with Rimmel's Extra Super Lash Mascara in the shade Black Black. It's just really, really intense, and it builds up my lashes and pulls them out, and it just make them super dark. So that's the reason why I love this formula so much. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. I think I got these from Wish. It's number 30. If I can find them, I'll go ahead and link them in the description bar below. But they're really, really glamorous, long, and just really, really pretty. And I really, really like these lashes. Now for the main attraction. I have been dying to try this foundation for a while. I've heard so many good things about it, and I've seen rave reviews about it online and on Instagram, and it is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I got this one in my shade, which is Rio, number 430. And honestly, I was taken aback because I think I had used a little bit more than I should, because a little bit goes a long way. I'd say about a pea-sized drop will probably cover about half your face, but it is so good. The thing that surprised me about this foundation was it was so freaking light on my skin. It was light as a feather, but the coverage is amazing. If you don't have this in your makeup collection yet, I suggest you run down to your nearest Ulta and pick up this product, because it is the bomb. Okay, if you can't find it in Ulta in your nearest store, then go online at juviasplace.com and pick it up from there. Now I'm applying my concealer. And this one that I'm using under my eyes is ColourPop's No Filter Concealer in the shade Dark 40, which is my shade. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face and go ahead and blend it in with my Wet Makeup Beauty Blender Sponge by e.l.f. And just a little FYI, this e.l.f. Beauty Blender Sponge is amazing. I suggest you go to Walmart, or you can go to Ulta and pick this up. But this sponge is everything. It is soft. It doesn't absorb too much product, but it applied my foundation as well as my highlight beautifully. It is so amazing. You have to go and pick up this sponge. Matter of fact, I'm going to get about 3, 4 more because these are really, really good. So yeah, go and pick yourself up a couple of these e.l.f. Total Face sponges. You can either use it wet or dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my highlighted areas with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. See how beautifully the sponge just blends out my makeup and my foundation. My face is beat, honey, okay? But I love this sponge, so I suggest you go and pick you up a couple of them today. One of my favorite things to do is contour my face, and one of my favorite products to do that with is by The Balm Cosmetics in the product Take Home the Bronze in the shade Greg. It doesn't have a bright orange undertone to it. It's just the perfect shade to where it doesn't give me that brassiness on my face. So I absolutely adore this contour. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer so that I can go ahead and contour my nose. I usually use a lighter shade on my nose because I don't really like that intensity and I don't want it to scream contour and it's jumping out at people from my nose. So I use something softer to contour my nose with. I decided to pull out my MAC Cosmetic pressed foundation powder in the shade NW45 to go ahead and set my contour and my overall foundation. Because the foundation is so light, I needed something to balance it out. So instead of using my usual Sephora powder foundation, I decided to use my MAC Cosmetics powder foundation to kind of even everything out. Right here, I'm just adding more of that golden color to my tear ducts that was taken away by the powder foundations and the concealer. And now I'm going to try something different and add a shot of color. And the color that I'm going to use on my waterline is by LA Girls. It's their Perfect Precision Eyeliner in the shade Tropical. This was so gorgeous. I just wanted to try this, so I went ahead and lined my waterline with this particular color and then went into my lash line also with this same particular pencil. And then I'm going to go into my Coastal Scents palette and I'm going to choose the shade Hawaiian Blue to set that eyeliner so it doesn't smudge, and it perfectly matches this pencil color. So I thought it would be beautiful. Plus it makes the eyeliner pencil more intense. Now I'm applying mascara to my lower lashes. I love thick lower lashes. I like for them to be a little flirty. So I'm adding about 2 or 3 coats. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush. And I picked this beautiful, almost strawberry-like shade from the palette. And I'm just pouncing it on my skin because these blushes are very intense. They're super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. So you don't really need to apply much. So in order to gauge how much that I'm putting on my face, I go ahead and I just tap it on my skin first. Once I get the intensity that I want, then I can blend it out. Now I'm trying a new product. This is normally, you know, like face drops for your face if you want to add a luminizing glow to it, but I decided to use it as a highlight. And this one is by Sephora, and it's called Bright Future Illuminator Eclat Radiant Luminizer. And this one is in the shade Cognac. It's so gorgeous. It gave me enough of what I needed as far as a pop, but I wanted to intensify it a little bit more. So you'll see me follow this up with Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighter in You Light Up My Life. And for those who are wondering, I had applied my LA Colors liquid eyeliner in black to my upper lash line. I forgot to notate that in. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with LA Colors lip liner pencil in the shade Brown. And then I'm going to follow that up with a beautiful nude color by Dose of Colors called Sand. And then I will follow that up with just clear gloss. It could be any type of gloss. In this case, I think I was using one by Jordana that I had applied over the shade, just to moisten my lips a little bit and give it a little bit of pucker and shine. Now I'm going to go ahead and set everything with my Pacifica Crystal Dew Setting Spray in the scent Rose Quartz. It smells so beautiful. And that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and there will be more videos posted soon. So hang tight and stay close to this channel, okay? And I love you all, superstars, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Mwah.